okay to protest, but it's not okay to destroy the asset that we said is not even enough. And therefore, I think our people apparently listened. And then the issue of the Igbo, I think one of the hazards of social media, these faceless people just came up and said Igbos must leave. Absolute nonsense. And that's why you can see what the governor said. The governor immediately denounced it. The Lagos is that's not who we are. That's just not who we are. Since we are all children, we've all lived together in this state. And there's no need for people to become ethnic bigots. But again, like we said, some people will try to do whatever to divide us, but we will never allow that. And we see over the weekend, the governor, myself, everybody, we visited the family of Mr. Wanya, which had just passed. We went to Nweka. So it's just nonsense, and we will not allow it. Now, what is going on in terms of fishing out the people, it's not something I can discuss, but I can assure you, in the next few days, you'll see what will happen.
The fact that Igbos are buying up Lagos is seriously giving Yoruba people epilepsy, and it's both laughable and precarious. One that demands Igbos should be on their 10 toes. According to Yoruba Elders Progressive Council, who raised the alarm on a full page of a newspaper, they cried that Lagos is slowly slipping out of the hands of its true owners, the Yorubas. If they don't act now, their children will one day be told you are a visitor in the very land of their ancestors. The Yoruba Elders Progressive Council explained that for years, they had welcomed their Igbo brothers and sisters with open arms. They alleged that they gave them space to live, work, and prosper, which is completely false, because Igbos paid cash. They acquired everything they own in Lagos legitimately. They said that nobody disturbs the Igbos in Lagos, which unfortunately for them became their land of gold since jealousy went by them. However, they are lamenting that the script is changing now, and dangerously so. The Yoruba elders wept that from Alaba to Trade Fair, from Festac to Lagos Island, Igbo's investments are swallowing the entire communities. It is no longer buy and sell, it is buy and claim, they alleged. They accused Igbos of boldly saying that Lagos is for all of us and thus disrespecting them. As a result, the Yoruba progressive elders are suggesting that the Lagos government should now cut the certificate of occupancy, that is the C of O, for non-indigenes, emphasis on non-indigenes, which by extension are Igbos from 100 years to 25 years, with renewal at 15% of the property's market value. And you are telling me that Nigeria is one. Citing the certificate of origin, you must trace your lineage through local leaders, not just claim Lagos because you were born here. Teach Lagos history in schools and media so our people understand that hospitality should never mean surrendering identity. Use law, not violence, to make sure that guests respect the house they were welcomed into. They insisted that this is not tribalism but survival. Really? They intuned that Lagos was not and would never be a no man's land. They admitted that they could not keep selling their lands for quick cash and then complain tomorrow when outsiders dictate the rules. Their ancestors didn't build Lagos for them to auction it off piece by piece. No, they share your ancestors built Lagos. They said this was a call to every Lagos indigene. They should wake up, speak up, and protect their heritage. My darlings, what do you have to say? I'm still cooking my answers to this release. Let's meet in the comment section. Because
the Pan-Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Worldwide, says it has joined millions of patriotic Nigerians and all the members of the civilized community to condemn the recent calls for Igbos to vacate from Lagos. The group also commended former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Governor Sanwo-Olu, and Afenifere over their stand on the issue. The National Publicity Secretary of the group, Dr. Chiedozie Ogbonna, revealed this in a statement on Sunday. The statement read, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, with notes, grave concern, the orchestrated ethnic profiling, hate speech, incendiary and inflammatory and outright demolition of Igbo properties and liquidation of their sources of income in Lagos State since a few years now. Over the past few years, the Igbo people of Nigeria from the southeastern part of Nigeria have been victims of various discriminations and callous acts by people of other tribes demanding that they leave their regions. In this video, we'll talk about the struggles of doing business by Igbo people in other parts of the country. If it's your first time on the channel, consider clicking the red subscribe button and turning on the notification icon. And don't forget to drop a like to this video and share the video to Igbo friends and Yoruba and other tribes in Nigeria. However, it is certain that such reckless, provocative, divisive, instigative, and inflammatory dispositions towards the Igbos in Lagos State will remain unabated, except, of course, there are manifest consequences for such vexatious, unscrupulous loose cannons and hate-mongers. The most recent recrudescence is that the Lagosians and every Southwest stakeholder should prepare for a massive protest of the Igbo must go in Nigeria. A handle named Lagospedia has recently demanded for the forced relocation of Igbo people from Lagos and other Southwest states within 1 month. The hashtag Igbo must go also called on all Yoruba living in the Southeast to return to the Southwest. In the June of 2023, a few days before the March 18, 2023 gubernatorial elections, a video went viral on social media showing Alhaji Musilu Akinsanya, commonly known as MC Oluomo, where he issued a threat to the Igbo residents of Lagos to either vote for the ruling All Progressive Congress or stay at home. Based on the Oluomo do-teach tantrums, political talks went on a rampage, carrying out civil war era-style eye tests to determine who was an Igbo and who was not. According to the report, those they deemed to be Igbo were violently deprived of their right to vote. In some cases, people of other ethnic groups who did not pass the eye test were also beaten and forced out of polling units. Earlier in 2015, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo explained that the Oba of Lagos, Rehowan Akiolu, had issued a threat to the Igbos living in Lagos State to either vote for the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, or else they will die in the lagoon. Following the same trend, on March 19, 2023, Bayo Onanuga, now the special advisor to the president on communications and strategy, was reported by several news media to have issued a serious warning to the Igbo stating, "Let 2023 be the last time of Igbo interference in Lagos politics. Let there be no repeat in 2027. When many well-meaning Nigerians, including Mr. Festus Keyamo, cautioned Onanuga on the ignoble path he has chosen for himself, he was quoted to have said, "I owe no one apology for ethnic slur against the Igbo." On March 8, 2023, it was widely reported that political talks had set the Igbo majority market, the Kere spare parts market, on fire. The Igbo leaders in the market confirmed that they were told that they would burn our market, and they have called some of us to their meetings, where they threatened to wipe out the Igbos. It's added that they are on social media, even making videos with their face and names on the video, yet security agencies didn't do anything to caution them or bring them to book. Within the same period, it was also reported that the political talks also destroyed goods and properties belonging to the Igbos at Ikotun, Abaranje, and Ijegun markets. These are just a few of the acts that have been carried out against the Igbos over the recent years. If you enjoyed this video, kindly drop us a comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on post notification icon so you don't miss future videos from the channel.